So what's good, Sagittarius? Let's get right into this. Give you a Celtic cross. Sagittarius, give me a Celtic cross for Sagittarius. Give me a Celtic cross for Sagittarius. Celtic cross for Sagittarius. Give me a Celtic cross. King of Pentacles. Here you are, standing in all of your strength. You are the boss man. Could be manager, supervisor, CEO. You know, but you take care of everything tangible. You take care of everyone around you, everything that you need. You're never one for want. Definitely can have Earth in your chart or dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo. But this is you. You could definitely have a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn within your chart, into your main chart. But this is you standing in your strength, taking care of business. And definitely you're not in need or want of anything, because you manifest within the tangible realm. What's crossing you? Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, a new passionate beginning, a start to something brand new. You have a lot of passion for, a lot of energy for something. Why is it crossing you though? This is your immediate challenge, a new passionate beginning. Why is this your challenge? I wonder. Why is the Ace of Wands your challenge? But we'll go back on that. But that is something that's something that crosses you. Maybe you're having trouble getting it off the ground. Maybe having trouble starting it. Maybe there's a waiting period or a lack of start there. Maybe somebody else is having a new passionate beginning, but it crosses you. Maybe it's something that you want and have yet to attain. Your foundation, the artist. The causes of your situation, your physical, emotional needs, plus your subconscious desires. So you wish to create something brand new, to create something that in your own kind of like a vision of your own work of art. What do you want to create? That is your foundation. You want to create something new, and you want to start a passionate beginning to do that. Now, the past, Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're dealing with two situations, two jobs. But it seems like you were spreading yourself thin. Trying to be everything to everyone. That was you in the past. But you want to create something new now. And you want to start something brand new, and it's something that you're really passionate for. In the past that you were maybe trying to spread yourself too thin. You can't be everything to everyone though, can you? Nobody can though, Sag. What is your goals, Sagittarius? Your goals is to have strength, standing strong within your integrity, into challenges. You're not trying to force things, you're just trying to accept things as will. You're not trying to use your strength, but trying to deal with opposition with grace and trust in the divine. Maybe you could have Leo in your chart, or someone you're dealing with has Leo. But it's you wanting to stand in your power. Maybe in the past you did give too much. Maybe now, or maybe possibly even in the past you were overextended. To the point that you couldn't really devote yourself fully to anyone or anything. But you want to have strength. You want to be strong, strong within yourself, strong within the opposition. What's your future for Sag? What's the future for Sag? Your environment. Let's have a peeker. Interesting, isn't it? Now, this is you. First card out, you're standing within your strength. You're confident, you're the boss, you're bringing home the bacon, you're managing things as you can, you're being resourceful. You're definitely standing in your power. Ace of Wands, a lack of a new beginning or a new beginning is the thing that crosses you now. Maybe it's something that you want. Maybe it's something that started that, you know, you have a lot of dedication that you want to, and energy that you want to put into it. Your foundation is you want to create something new in your own masterpiece, and you want to create your dream come to life. You want to be happy, and you want to be satisfied with what you have, and you don't want to settle. Past is Six of Pentacles, balance, trying to put things in balance, trying to be everything to everyone. You know, maybe, you know, this is charity. Maybe you've been spreading yourself too thin, Sag. Maybe you want to be fair with someone that you feel like wasn't fair to you, or you weren't fair to them in a past situation. Maybe you want a bit more of balance from the past situation. Five, the goals, your conscious awareness, the best that can be accomplished at present is to have strength, be strong with whatever opposition that comes towards you. Don't try to force anything. Just be accepting and be strong and graceful with the opposition, and don't try to strong arm anybody or anything, because anything that is for you is meant for you. Your future, Seven of Wands. Now, see, there's a lot of conflict around you. Maybe a lot of things that are going wrong, a lot of small things, maybe a lot of small squabbles, maybe, you know, just cars breaking down, errands to run, bills to pay, things to be repaired. It's just like a whole lot of stuff coming all at you at once, and you know, you're trying to keep everything afloat, and I could still see it. You're just trying to keep everything balanced, and you're trying to stay strong within this new situation or to go towards this situation. And it seems like you're going through a lot of conflict right now, a lot of squabbles. I don't know if this could be a work thing, you know, or maybe a family situation thing, but it's a lot of passionate, you know, interactions, and it can be conflict. Maybe you want to be seen as someone who's trying to stay on top of all of it. You're trying to fight it all off. You're trying to put out small fires all over the place. How you see yourself, you're defensive, you're wounded. You feel like you've been through a lot, Sagittarius. You've been through a whole lot. And whether it was people in your life, people within your family, your friends, your work situation, it seems like you've dealt with a lot of conflict and opposition, but you were able to stay strong on this, and you don't want it to let you, like, you don't want it to sour you. And you're trying to be defensive so you don't spread yourself too thin, because you're working on something, you're bringing something to life and fruition. And the King of Pentacles, he's very, you know, he makes things work. He builds things from the ground up, but he doesn't do it quickly. He does it methodically and, you know, with plans and thoughts in action. And even though you have a passion to start something brand new, you know that you need to bring balance into this situation, because it's been off balance for a really long time, and you want to do this right. You want to stay on top of things, and you don't want anyone to shake you, and that's why you're staying defensive towards anyone that could throw you off balance. Your environment, Page of Pentacles. So it's like people around you are trying to make a decision. The Page of Pentacles is a messenger. And maybe you're going to get a message that didn't quite come in yet, or is slow in coming, about a tangible offer, about, you know, maybe some money that you've been waiting on, maybe a job offer that you've been waiting on. But the Page of Pentacles, they're quite slow. They are, you know, of all of the element signs, they're slow because they're methodical. And maybe you've been waiting on this message for an offer for a really long time. Maybe that job offer, that money, that payout thing. And it's been a long time coming, and you're still waiting on it, because it looks like the other side that hasn't sent that message out is still deliberating, still considering on things. You're dealing with someone who's unsure about you, Sagittarius. Who's unsure if they should invest in a situation with you, because they want to make sure that they don't get, you know, like, taken advantage of as well. Because maybe in the past you were spread so thin that somebody was left here waiting on you and for you, and didn't feel like they got what they needed. And perhaps you were less than cooperative within the situation, because you felt like somebody holding back on you, which made you quite defensive. And it made you feel like you can't really depend on things that you used to depend on. That you had to protect yourself, and not for people to come and lend you that hand, and especially the people that you expected to, perhaps the people that expected to somehow to lend a hand, kind of like kind of let you down by not being there for them. And now you feel defensive. And it brought a lot of conflict. Because maybe you got a message about somebody wanting to come in and create balance with you, but you're defensive because of everything that happened in the past. You felt like it wasn't fair. So why do they want to come back in and create balance now? Maybe you want to send out a message to create balance in a situation that you felt like, you know, but it's somebody around you that's actually thinking about giving you an offer, but no, they're really unsure about it because they don't know if it's going to give them the desired results that they would like. Your hopes and fears, you want balance. You want to balance, a strong balance foundation, and you want to create a home. Maybe it's needing to find balance within yourself, and then the moments that you don't feel unbalanced, it really affects you to the way that you become overly defensive because you're afraid that you don't have enough, or you're not enough, or it just really affects you in different ways to the point that it shakes your confidence. And when it shakes your confidence, it affects your self-confidence and you become defensive. And maybe this defensiveness is taken the wrong way by the people around you, as if maybe whatever they were investing in wasn't the right thing. Because it's like you're manifesting your discomfort outward. And even if it's not directed to them on the outside, it seems like the people in the environment around you is taking it as like it's towards them. Because you're defensive, because you were wounded before. So I see these really high walls up, and it kind of, it's like what I also see is like a little bit of a fear of happiness, a fear of stability, you know, and there's a lot of people that can't be afraid of success and stability, that fear of commitment, because they're afraid that, you know, if everything that they wanted actually comes to fruition, that perhaps maybe it won't be as good as they expected it to be. And that's like, that's a huge loss. It's like losing someone or something that's really close and important to you. And maybe that's the fear as well, and that's what keeps you defensive, because you have been hurt before. You do want that foundation, but yet you fear it at the same time. Your outcome is the King of Wands. What you will gain from this experience, the reward, the quality or tool that will help you achieve a breakthrough. So the outcome could be dealing with a fire sign like yourself, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I see a lot of Leo in this card. Maybe you both have Leos in your chart. I see these two Leos here in the strength. But your outcome is you creating. Wands, that fire is creation. You create things from nothing with passion and forward movement. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. but it's someone who manifests this King of Wands. But not only is he moves forward with action, he's not hasty either, because he's a king. Although he moves forward with action and passion, he is deliberate as well. Could be dealing with, and I see and maybe you want a steady foundation and you want to go towards this with passion and you want to create into something new. There is communication. That's the hidden energy. Somebody's going to come in with communication, this Eight of Wands. This is passionate communication. Maybe it has happened or is going to happen. It is the hidden energy, so it can be email, text message, a phone call, but it's definitely passionate communication. It can be even communication with the universe. But communication, passionate communication is going to come in. Let's see what we got here. But you got two kings here. Can be even like a business partnership, like two business, like CEO people are coming together, and maybe two brothers, a brother and a father, maybe two CEOs or two business people. It can be even a relationship or a friendship that comes together. And maybe there was conflict in the past because, you know, somebody felt like they were being taken advantage of and they came in to try to make things right. But people were still defensive, and now, and it just brought in a lot of argument. Because instead of communicating, somebody just wanted to win. Maybe both of you in some way. What's this? And this was about creating something. This was about creating something, and definitely like an investment-wise or company-wise or even a foundation of a home. This was about creating something brand new. And it was something that you had a lot of hope for. Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants a Page of Swords. So past is maybe somebody was spying. Page of Swords, there's somebody that actually, they're like the investigator. They're the scout before the battalion goes in. They go and looks to see like if there's enemies ahead, how big is that army ahead of them. You know, they're very investigative. They can be seen as the spyer. Somebody who spies on you, somebody who cyber stalks, or, you know, maybe you have been spying, or somebody has, or you have, and you found out that somebody was breadcrumbing you, or somebody was on their way out because somebody was kind of double dealing on the situations, and you found out that somebody didn't have any intentions to stay. Or perhaps they found you out, Sagittarius. But after something was found, a message or text or something, maybe social media. Something was found from snooping, and after that, somebody just left. So what's this artist? What's your foundation? What's this artist? What was your foundation? You wanted to create something brand new. What's this artist? Maybe you had a moment of an illusionary period. Maybe you thought you had a lot more options than you did, and you went off towards something because you thought it was a good option, and you had a lot of hopes and dreams for it, and you thought it would be amazing, but you found out what that option really entailed is that somebody wasn't really dedicated to the situation, or perhaps it didn't have the depth that you needed to create something that was a steady foundation. And now you want to come back towards it because you want to create something new when you left before, because you didn't think it was like it wasn't what you wanted, and you wanted something that you knew, that you were sure about, and you thought there was so much more options out there, that there was something better, and you left, and now you want to return. You want to come back towards something and create something brand new with somebody that you left behind before. Right? So what is this? Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the Magician. So in the future, there is going to be a conflict. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be situations. Maybe it's going to be a lot of work that you have ahead of you and juggling. You want to stay on top of things. And it's just like a lot of interruptions all the time. But you want to be victorious on it. You want to stay on top of things and on top of the opposition, because you want to manifest something huge and something that has a lot of balance. And it's like what I see here is like you're trying to have this strength, and you're trying to look within, and you're trying to commune with spirit. I see the angels, like your guardian angels is definitely with you. They're definitely giving you some divine gifts, and you do have a lot of divine gifts within you. And it's a matter of just trying to stay on course and not being distracted in order to pull those off, in order to utilize them in the way that would be the good for the universe and yourself. And you're trying to manifest your dreams and your balance. Now you could be dealing with a Virgo, somebody with Virgo and Sag in their chart as well. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. But this, in the future, perhaps a Virgo wants to come in and offer balance in the situation. And you're defensive now, because in the past, you knew that somebody was breadcrumbing you, and they were double dealing. They weren't very honest. And now maybe this person wants to come in and create something brand new, or maybe you want to create something brand new. Maybe somebody was spying on you and found out that you were double dealing and you had other choices, and you left Now you want to return because you found out those choices weren't exactly what you wanted. And you want to come and you want to manifest something big. But there will be conflict trying to come back towards it, even though you're trying to come back and manifest something balanced. And you're trying to stay balanced within yourself and within your environment, within your mental and emotional state. But it's a struggle. It seems like there's a lot of conflict around you, and it's going to be if you go towards it, but something that you do want. It's like that urge to try to, you feel like you really need to communicate. You want to communicate and you want to bring balance to this situation and you want to explain yourself. You're going to have, you want to have what's above you, your goals and your conscious awareness. You're trying to be strong with the situation. You feel emotionally drained. You feel like you got burned in the past, or maybe you felt like somebody was being manipulative. Maybe you were trying to kind of hold all of your emotions in and being strong towards the situation, because you didn't want to show how you felt. And now somebody kind of withdrew their emotions from you too. Because maybe even though you wanted, it seems like you wanted freedom. You didn't want to have to explain. You wanted to stay strong in the situation because you thought that this wasn't something that was lasting. So you didn't want to invest in it, and you thought you found another opportunity that was a better investment, but it turned out to not be tangible. And now you're here trying to work on yourself, on your new beginnings, and maybe you want to start a new beginning, but you know that it's kind of like, you know that you have to walk into the battle to try to, you know it's gonna, like, you have to walk into conflict to try to come back and explain, because maybe you left in a way that wasn't very open and honest, and maybe you were kind of cruel in the way that you kind of just left because you were just trying to be defensive and guard yourself because you were hurt by this person before. And you have trouble trusting somebody that you were hurt from before. And now that you came into a situation that you thought that wasn't really for you, you went towards somebody else or something else and found out that they didn't have as much substance as you wanted. And it made you think of the past. This is the end, the world. There will be an end. Maybe you could have been dealing with a water sign. But there's an end towards this situation. Could it be a divorce, a marriage, end of a divorce, a marriage, a job? This is so crazy how everything... But it's definitely an end to a big chapter. You're no longer emotionally invested, or maybe you felt emotionally manipulated by somebody who wasn't giving you much love, and there's an end towards it because now somebody's trying to have strength and they're trying to hold whatever emotions that they have left over and put an ending to what they know that didn't serve them in the past. Sagittarius, you want to go and you want to offer another, like you want to send out an offer because you want another opportunity, but then you know it's going to bring you a lot of conflict, and you want to manifest and you want balance, and you don't want conflict in your life. And if it is going to be something that brings you conflict, you'd rather have balance than conflict any day. And if that's you working on yourself and being alone, you're fine with that too. That's the thing about Sages, like even though they can be like, fire signs can be impulsive, but Sagittarius is at least like they're able to step out and see the bigger picture, like maybe when things die down, especially Aries as well. I mean, Sagittarius, they're the philosophical ones, right? They're the sages. But sometimes they kind of let their passions get away with them within this tangible realm. Even though they do have the not higher knowledge and they do have that divine guidance, as I can see, and you do have a lot of spiritual gifts. And maybe this intuitive nudges kind of like alerted somebody or you to the situation. That the situations prior was unbalanced. And you want to bring balance now to a situation that you left behind before. You're defensive. What's this Page of Pentacles? What's this Page of Pentacles in your environment? What's this Page of Pentacles in your environment? Six of Clubs. Soulmate. You definitely have somebody, like a relationships that you have. Maybe it could be a brother, sibling, family member, best friend, business partner, or relationship around you. Maybe there was a big conflict in your past, and now you're both thinking on about possibly reaching out, but you're more defensive. Even though you want it, there's an ending. Somebody is thinking about reaching out to you to send you a message because they see you as a soulmate, and I could see that you see them as a soulmate, but all because you see him as a soulmate, it doesn't mean you don't know what's good for you and what isn't. We have a lot of soulmates in our life, and you know the ones that throw you off track and make you feel defensive all the time is someone not good for your highest good. In your environment, somebody wants to send you a message, and it was a past soulmate, somebody that you had a long history with, maybe somebody that left you because they thought they had a lot of other options wants to come in. This must be Mercury retrograde. What's this? 4 of Wands, King of Swords. Somebody wants to come in with communication about a stable foundation. Maybe about wanting a stable foundation. Maybe about his truth and his stable foundation. Somebody wants to give to this situation now. You're hoping hopes and fears. You're hoping somebody comes in with a message and offer balance, but you also fear it as well because your past situation was not a good one with this person. You know, they threw you off balance. They made you defensive. They wounded you. And I could see that with this guy. His head is all bandaged. They left. They were sneaky. They weren't honest in the past. And it's important to stay on top of your situation. Don't let anyone come in and throw you off balance, especially with somebody who wasn't fair in their past, who wasn't fair with you. This King of Wands. The outcome, what you will gain. You're gonna go in, you're gonna go through life and you're gonna create something new. You're gonna create it with passion. You're trying not to let anyone come in and throw you off balance, and it's important not to do that because this person threw you off balance before. There's something that is unknown, something that, a secret that is hidden, something that's hidden about a brand new beginning. The moon can be something secret, illusionary, dreams. But you don't know. It's something that you don't know about a brand new beginning. Something is going to be created. And somebody's going to come in with passion and speaks of passion about a brand new beginning, but something it will not be spoken about or seen. Maybe you're unsure of what you're going to get from this. You're unsure if it's going to be anything that's good. It is a new passionate beginning that you're going to go towards, and it can be something like starting a new business or maybe mending a relationship, a friendship, a past relationship or job or company. And you're going to go towards something with passion, and you want to start a passionate new beginning, but you don't know what it's going to bring, and you don't know what all the factors is, but you're just going to go in anyway. Because it's something that you really have a lot of passion for. It's something that you really, really want. And even though you know that it's not going to, you don't know what's behind it. You don't know what that offer is, because it seems like you're always just left waiting for your fruits to come in. Because you've been hurt before. Maybe it's the fear of the unknown whenever you start something passionate and new. That you always feel like that there's something hidden. Because you feel like you're not getting what you want. Because somebody's going to come in, offer something, but there's secrets. They're going to come in wanting a passionate new beginning, but this person is coming from a place of lack, and they've been betrayed before. Maybe when they left or you left, they hurt themselves just as much as they hurt you. And maybe it wasn't just from hurting you, it was about what happened after they left. Like, it's kind of like telling that kid, hey, don't leave. You know, hey, you probably shouldn't, I don't know. Like, don't touch the stove, it's hot. You know, you're telling your kid that don't touch the stove. It's hot, but you know, there's like something sweet on the stove or like that cocoa on the stove, and then they do it anyway. And then even though they knew the consequences, they thought the benefit would outweigh the consequences, that they weren't even thinking about the consequences. Like somebody comes in for a passionate new beginning, and but there's something that's not being seen when somebody comes in with this passionate beginning. Somebody's coming in wanting a passionate new beginning with you, but they're not saying something. They're not telling you something. They want to build balance with you. They're waiting for their fruits to come in, but they're still at rest. They're trying to heal. They're healing from something. And it was something that you don't know about. And maybe something that they don't want to talk about. And that's why they just come in after a while, after a conflict, thinking that they could just come back after they've ghosted you for a while and come back and sneak back, and hopefully things die down and they could be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Did you forget about how I screwed you over? I don't know. Kind of like that. What's this Eight of Wands? What's this Eight of Wands? Tell me, what's this Eight of Wands? What's this Eight of Wands? But you don't know, communication will be coming in though. It will be coming in from this King of Wands. Somebody, it's communication. It's going to be a passionate communication, and somebody wants to come and speak the truth. Because someone's seen a new perspective. The truth was seen, and now somebody wants to come in with a passionate message. Maybe send you a text or an email, but it's somebody who wants to have a communication with you. Because somebody left something behind, and they're leaving something that was a fast and sudden ending. They're leaving something behind that was really a huge conflict, and they're still trying to heal from it. Perhaps they lost a lot from it, and now they're trying to rebuild. And now a truth is seen, and somebody wants to come in and communicate with you. Maybe be open with you about what happened in the past. Why they left. What they left behind. If somebody comes in, definitely ask them what happened, what they're leaving. Ask a lot of questions. It is going to be Mercury retrograde, and if it isn't, I feel like it is, because like, geez, it's the full moon. So something is going to be coming out after this full moon, and it's somebody who wants to speak the truth. And it's somebody who's coming from lack, and they're still trying to heal from a big loss. You want to send a message out to you, a message with an offer, maybe a job offer, a monetary offer. And they want to help you come out of the cold. Maybe they felt like you were in the cold. Maybe they left you before, and now they want to come back with an offer. They want to send you a message about maybe a divorce. They want to send you a message without like wanting to work with you, because they felt put out by you, and they want to come out from the cold from you. Somebody's going to come in with a tangible offer about Maybe about working together with this Hierophant here. Maybe about working together or finally building that company or that commitment, something stable with a foundation, something with commitment, like working together to build a real foundation. Six of Swords. Somebody is leaving something behind and they're moving out from somewhere. Maybe they're moving towards you. With this King of Wands in reverse, they're moving away, but they're bringing a lot of baggage with them. And maybe it's somebody who's coming in and it's somebody who can be quite impulsive, somebody who doesn't think before they act. Somebody who lets their passions, like, they get tempted easy. They stray easy because they have a lot of baggage. They don't like to work on things really. It's somebody that wasn't very honest with you, and it doesn't seem like they're honest now. They want to come with a passionate new beginning, but they're coming from lack and a big ending, possibly even a divorce. And they want to come and have communication with you, but I would be careful that somebody is not giving you the whole story. Lying by omission, possibly. Leaving something out. Or just not being totally honest. But let's have advice from the universe for Sagittarius about this situation, about the spread. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Two more for Sagittarius. Okay, well, great. Time to go. So, a message will come in, possibly even spirit messages, universe trying to communicate with you. Maybe it's you want to send out a message or somebody wants to send out a message to you. Maybe universe has been trying to communicate with you that it's time to clean things up. Get rid of the clutter, get rid of people, places, and things that cloud up your energy and your aura, that hold you down. Get rid of it. Somebody wants to come in and give a message towards you to fix things, to clean things up that were a mess before. But message is speaking to you to clean up what you got going on now. Somebody's going to send a message that they want to fix things, that they want to exchange gifts with you, that they want to help you. 5, 6, 7. It's definitely something that's karmic. Somebody that came in and out within your life. It's somebody that you've had definitely a soulmate ties with, a karmic bond. And it's somebody that says, it really does feel like they're your soulmate. And they want to reach out and say that they want to make things right. But be loyal to yourself first. Whatever you go into, try to be logical about it. Ask a lot of questions. See whatever is being offered, if that offer is genuine. It says time to go at the end. Let's see, that's on the bottom. It's time to send out that message. Or it's time for that somebody to send out a message to you that says that they want to work on things, and they want to be fair, and they want to help. And they see that it's definitely karmic, and that's why the pull is so strong, because they see you as someone who's that soulmate. Be careful that this won't be a cycle, though, because somebody is coming in lack and in hurt. This isn't for you. Not for you. Yin. Even though you want to send out that message, let them come to you. That's the yin. It's the act of receiving. The yang is the act of energy giving out. Yang. Yeah. What the hell? Look at that. Yin and yang. Message in a bottle. Universe is coming in. They say focus on what you need to do. Focus on your life. Get rid of people, places, and things. If anyone comes in, says that they want to exchange gifts with you, be open to communicate. Be open to accept help. There is going to be something brand new coming in. But be careful, it's not another karmic cycle. Because you do have a loyal heart. And you want someone who is loyal, and you don't want another cycle of all of the same, and somebody coming here and spreading a whole bunch of the same BS as when they left before. Because you already left this before. I think you got a karmic partner coming in, and there's somebody that's not exactly balanced, and they're coming from lack. Definitely be careful. Because although they are a soulmate, we have many soulmates, but the soulmate might be coming in the same dark energy that they had when they left you initially. But that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, and hopefully that was helpful. And I'll talk to you next month. Bye.